do? It's like, what is this, Bill Clinton and George Bush put together? I mean, we elected Trump as a repudiation of the legacy of all these presidents. He's all of them rolled into one. He's a warmonger like Bush. He's a sex criminal like Bill Clinton. He's demented like Joe Biden. We elected him to repudiate these presidents. He's all of them put together.
Dude, think about how damning that is, guys. This whole thing is a dumpster fire, bro. First thing this morning, look at what Ron Filipkowski said. He said, so now as many as 100 House Republicans are going to vote to release the Epstein files after doing everything they could for months to block release by refusing to sign the discharge petition. What are they going to say now? That they always wanted it released? Now, why is this so important, guys? Because this was this morning, okay? But look at this, guys. These are 3 tweets from last week, okay? Look at this. This is the Schuster tweet from last week that said the House members have heard from the DOJ that they've got the photos of Trump with naked girls and that they're worse than Michael Wolff said. And he said as soon as Rep. Grijalva is sworn in, this is 6 days ago, more than 100 Republicans will vote to release the files to get in front of it. So what Schuster said a week and a half ago when he said, dude, they've seen the photos. They have the photos. Pam Bondi refusing to answer White House's question. The Republicans are going to get in front of this. And now you're seeing with Filipkowski's tweet, they're getting in front of it. So he was right. They know some shit exists. They've got verification that some Trump ending shit is in those files and the FBI has it. And I don't know if we're going to see it, but they're all getting ahead of this thing. And now it's all coming to pass. Now, why I bring this up, because my thing is this, is that the Republicans are going to do something crazy to try and retain power. Okay? They are. I don't know what it is, but they are going to do something crazy to try and hold power because Trump, his approval rating is underwater. He's caught in a lie. He's all over the Epstein. We know there's naked photos. We know some shit went down. There's no way he can bring this back. MAGA is already lost. You have Nick Fuentes going out there being like, fuck MAGA, fuck Trump. I mean, look at what Fuentes said today, dude. And I mean, Fuentes is a barometer for like the worst people on earth, dude. The most like Trump supporting people out there. And look what he said about Trump today, dude.
Trump was elected because he was so radical, so outside the beltway, so different, so unconventional, so direct, and not politically correct. Like, he was elected because we thought he would turn Washington upside down. What can we possibly do to get a different outcome? You elect Bush, you get a war. You elect Obama, you get a war. You elect Trump, you get a war. Biden, a war. So what do we have to do? Who do we actually have to elect to set something right? And then people say, why is Nick Fuentes popular? Why do people say Nick Fuentes should run for president? I'm not going to run for president.
Dude, please. Nobody says that.
I'm too young. But it's like, why do you think people are embracing this show? Why do you think people are embracing this? Because they will take an edgelord over a sex criminal. They will take an edgelord. Yes, as a matter of fact, they will tolerate a racist. They will tolerate someone who they consider to be odious over somebody who is raping our country and selling out our country and compromised by the worst people in the world to give us war. It's the most evil shit imaginable. You're covering up a child sex trafficking ring because you're implicated in it. And the consequence of this is you have to give Israel missiles to murder children by the millions and drag your own country into another war, the very kind of war that you ran to stop. Like, there's layers of evil here. Sex crimes and murder and conspiracy and treachery and deceit. All of it. And people are so disgusted and furious, and they're just, I'm telling you, the people of the country are furious.
So here's the deal. We know that Nick is a fucking scumbag, okay? Nick Fuentes, dude, he's a piece of shit. He is. He is despicable. This guy, I'm not watching him because I agree with him or like him or whatever, but I am watching this to show you how the core of Trumpism, the racist, nasty, anti-Washington MAGA core is burnt to the ground, okay? The core, the Proud Boys, if you will, the people that are ICE agents, okay? They are fucking burned to the ground, dude. This guy is trying to start the anti-Trump, okay? These were the guys who were like central, like Trump is emboldening us to be racist and shit. And now these guys are trying to destroy Trump. They're painting him as a globalist. They're painting him as, the Netanyahu's little brother. And dude, the amount of damage that's being caused by this is irreparable, okay? Because here's the deal, guys. Nick Fuentes is never going to become popular in the middle of the spectrum. Like, Nick isn't going to move into the center and a bunch of regular people are like, wow, that really anti-Semitic, like racist piece of shit edgelord dude is starting to sound good. That ain't gonna happen. But what's going to happen, guys, is those edgelords, those racists that were like the sort of cornerstone of the GOP/Trump movement, they don't have a home, okay? They don't have a home now, guys, all right? They're disgusted with the GOP as they are with the Democrats, okay? They are unhoused, absolutely. So now, what are they gonna do? They're either going to detonate MAGA or they're gonna go start their own thing, which would crush the right wing of America. Like if there was a Groypers party that peeled off a third of the Republicans, dude, they'd be done for, okay? Regardless of what happens, this is something that Democrats are applauding. You know what I mean? Like, keep going, Nikki. All right, dude, burn it all down, boss. Burn it all down. And dude, he was calling Trump a sex predator. That is big, guys. That is big. You know why else? You know what else is important about this, guys? And I hate to say this, but you realize that Charlie Kirk was instrumental at winning those white, like bro, frat boy kind of dudes to Trumpism. But like Nick Fuentes is going to fuck that up, bro. Okay? He is going to go in there and try to infiltrate that white frat boy culture. And it's going to do just enough damage to like put them back in the frat house where they fucking belong. Standing around the keg, telling each other racist jokes and shit instead of being politically active.
You think I'm angry? I'm at least a little cheerful. The people of this country are furious. They are beside themselves. How much longer and how much more of this do you think people will tolerate? How much more of it do you think people will take? How many more weird school shootings and weird assassination attempts, sex trafficking rings, wars? How much more of this do you think people will take? How many more dead Charlie Kirks, weird stuff going on around that? How much more of that do you think people can take before they're ready to vote for something really radical? Something destabilizing.
Oh, yeah. Like you, Nick? Dude, Nick's presidential aspirations, dude. He's having delusions of grandeur over here, dude. Dude, I tell you what, they might start voting for some Democrats there, boss. They might start voting for Zoran Mamdani, boss.
That's where this is all going. All of it. We want a fucking country. We don't want to be invaded by 10 million illegals in 4 years. We don't want to go to war with Iran over fake nuclear weapons. We don't want a government that's apparently in bed with child sex traffickers. Is it too much to ask? Are those unreasonable demands? Am I a Nazi for saying this? Seriously.
Dude.
10 million illegals in 4 years? A war with Iran over nuclear weapons that don't even exist. Is that a joke? Epstein files being buried? Well, aren't you the guy that was going to stop all this? Who are you? It's like, what is this, Bill Clinton and George Bush put together? I mean, we elected Trump as a repudiation of the legacy of all these presidents. He's all of them rolled into one. He's a warmonger like Bush. He's a sex criminal like Bill Clinton. He's demented like Joe Biden. We elected him to repudiate these presidents. He's all of them put together.
Dude, I mean, think about how damning that is, guys. And like, dude, all of this is happening at once, okay? Nick is doing this. Candace is like, wow, they partnered, TPUSA and Erica partnered with Israel and killed Charlie. Tucker Carlson and Tim Burchett are running around saying, wow, there was some government programming that did Thomas Crooks, right? Tucker's being attacked by demons. You have Erica Kirk leading a prayer vigil in her leather pants while she's grabbing fucking JD Vance's package. I mean, dude, this whole thing is a fucking dumpster fire, bro. It is a dumpster fire of like people grifters grifting off the grifters' grift while they're grifting the grifters. You know what I'm saying? It is like, this is so crazy too, because literally, if you rolled back the clock 1 year ago when Kamala wins, all of these people were convinced that they owned the world. Woke was dead. The world was owned. We were never going to win an election again, right? The Democrats were finished. Record of like low approval ratings. The Democrats are the party of they, them. And now, dude, these guys are a dumpster fire that everyone's looking at and being like, what the fuck, bro? Dude, what is going on over there, bro? I can only think of one photo, guys. There's a Mar-a-Lago woman photo that I posted today that I feel like is a microcosm of MAGA right now. You ready? You ready for this? Dude, I'm going to show you right here, dude. This is it. This is the entire MAGA party right now, boss. That is MAGA right there, where people are just like, oh, fuck, bro. Is that AI? I hope that's AI. Dude, tell me this ain't real. Dude, it is like, bro, this is like, please tell me it's not real. I don't think it's real. Please, for the love of God, just tell me this ain't real. Dude, this is MAGA right now. Everyone's like, fuck, bro. Dude, like, smash or pass. Everybody's like hitting the pass button, bro. Dude, jump scare? Dude, yeah. You know, it's like, holy shit, boss. Dude, that is the MAGA movement right there, guys. That's it. Dude, that is it. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.